Hey, what's going on, webseriesnetwork.com? This is Rich, and you are watching another review of, web series that I've been doing. I've been doing quite a lot of them lately, and I wanted to talk a bit today about the latest web series that I saw. It's on revision3.com. It's called Penn. Okay, so before I go into it, I want to tell you guys a little bit about Revision 3. They are an internet television site. They produce and distribute, very, very niche shows on very, very niche technology stuff. They talk about a lot of tech stuff. So if you're into tech stuff and you want to know the latest happenings in the tech world, you should check out revision3.com. But anyway, so they signed Penn Jillette. Penn, from those who don't know, is from the group called Penn Jillette. They are a group out of Las Vegas. They're like magicians, illusionists. I'm sure if you've been to Vegas, you've seen the billboards advertising Penn and Teller. But anyway, so Revision 3 signed Penn Jillette to a production deal. Okay, they gave him a show called Penn that came out, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and I remember I blogged about it on webseriesnetwork.com that it was coming out. So I go back to kind of check it out and see what it's all about. And I saw the show, and I did not like it. I didn't like it at all. I thought that, I don't know, it was just poorly structured. From my observation, it was poorly structured from watching it. And another thing is, it's not like each episode that he does, it's not like a stand-up talk show where he just goes and he talks about anything that's in his head, and he talks about just whatever particular topic that he's actually talking about that day. But I just found out from just what I saw that all Penn was doing was just wasting time. It was wasting time, okay? Each episode is about 5 minutes long, and he just rambles on and talks about everything except the topic of that particular webisode. And he has this little flip cam looking thing in his hand that gives like a handheld perspective, and then they have another camera up above looking down at him, and then they have another one in his face. It's kind of like all this multi-camera, and then they cut and cut and cut. It's just silly to me. For a 5 minute talk program, I don't know. So the whole multi-camera dimension thing just wasn't working for me at all. Penn just wasn't making sense in what he was saying. And he would, like I said, he would go on and on and on for like 4 minutes about nothing, okay? And then the last minute or so, that's when he actually talks about the topic that is advertising. So I think that just coming from and this is just me being a viewer, okay? So don't take this personal. Richard Barricade doesn't have any issues with Revision 3. Richard Barricade doesn't have any issues with Penn Jillette. I'm just talking from a viewer's perspective. That I thought that the show was just subpar. It was poorly produced. Penn just wasn't. I don't know. It's a no-go. It's a no-go for me. I'm not gonna recommend it. I thought that the show just was bad altogether. I watched all the episodes that he's done, and I don't know why he's still doing it. But hopefully you can learn from this, coming from a fan, coming from an audience who's watching. That, dude, if you're gonna advertise a topic, plug your sponsors and just kind of go into what you're advertising. Because the web audience, we're fickle. We don't have time to waste, okay? When I'm watching your show, I expect you to talk about what drew me to that show, not talk about what happened yesterday or start giving me recaps. I don't care about recaps. If I want recaps, I'll go and watch previous shows. But anyway, that's just my feedback, and hopefully you guys can take this conservative criticism. And like I said, it's nothing personal. But anyway, so that's my review of Penn from Penn & Teller from revision3.com. It's a no-go for me. I don't like it. I'm not going to recommend it. So that's that, okay? And check webseriesnetwork.com for the latest web series news, web series reviews, interviews, and everything web series related. My name is Richard Barricade, and have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye.